Good morning, folks. I just wanted to show you the space weather this morning. I'm going to start over here. Only because it just seems a little wild to me. And again, first off, I'm literally just learning how to examine these tools. But I mean, these closed field lines seem to be way out here, stretched out as if they're reaching, not to mention all the rest of the craziness in these magnetics here. Look at this, there's no pole line coming from the top here, which in itself is strange. I haven't been watching these tools for a long time, but I'm going to go ahead and speculate this is not something that happens very often. I'm actually a little surprised others who know more about these tools haven't, or at least not that I've noticed, have been shown this morning. But it just seems awful crazy to me this morning. I mean, and this is right in our time frame, by the way, as we get closer to where we are currently. So this is pretty much happening now. Once it gets over here, this is within the last, I want to say, a couple of hours here. Let's just go down through here. And you can see the pole lines, pops in here and there, but they're field lines. Pole cap right here. See the black? That's the pole cap lines. Okay. And the red is the closed field lines, which, as you can see, they are way out here. Okay. There's no pole cap line on this side. There should be here and here. All you have is the closed field lines, which are the ones in red here. And of course the blue is the IMF, which is the connection to other planetary bodies in our solar system, which there is an awful lot of them out front here. Seems like they're building up. And you can see how crazy the signature is getting. I mean, what's this? Why are these bundling up here? It's almost as if they're reaching out or wrapping around other magnetic bodies, and of course stretching out here, reaching out to other magnetic bodies behind us. I mean, now of course all of a sudden they pop back in there. Is there any time? Let's check the time here, see if we had a jump in time. 13. Nope, not that I could see here. No, there was no jump in time. It was just straight on ahead. You can see down at the bottom left corner there, 1341, 1345, 1347, 1349, 53. So within just a 20-minute or so time frame, sorry about that, it went from having no pole lines at the top to having a big old bundle of pole lines. And then of course you got this big nest, webbing, whatever you want to call it, just a swirl of magnetics just all wrapped up in here. Crazy. And the winds are not high. They picked up a little bit. I was looking at the other one, and I'll show that just here in just a minute, but they picked up from about 350, 400 to around 600. So I've been watching Blue Kool-Aid for a while, and that certainly shouldn't be enough to make that kind of a drastic change in those magnetics. Look at this. Look at this. It's crazy. Let's go back here. Let's hit play so you can see that. Make that small. And let's go here. And as you can see the speeds here, you'll see. Let's get up here, closer to where those magnetic lines were gone and then came back in all of a sudden. 325, 324, 323, 325, 7, 8, 38. It jumps up a little bit. 400, 500, 580, 600. So it gets up to almost 700 for the wind speed. Yeah, that's not very drastic. You know, it's a little bit of a change, you know, but I want to say the average is right around 300 or 400, somewhere in that neighborhood. So that's not drastic. So for us to have that mass of magnetic fields accumulating here, I mean, I would say that maybe there's possibly some type of a planetary body that they're trying to connect to, and especially back in this direction. So you folks see the information, you know, let me know what you think. By no means am I an expert. Again, I'm just learning these things, so you know, maybe you'll know more than I will. So anyhow, folks, let's look at the last one here for a minute. And this is also, they're all linked to the same time frame, by the way. I made sure of that. I mean, this one here, I mean, you see the radiation, the dark green here. What is that called? Dark green indicate. I don't see no chart talking about the color. I see it here. Yeah, this one's going to take a little more of my time to understand it more clearly, which I will definitely continue to research, but it doesn't look abnormal to me, except for all these magnetic lines in front here. Anyhow, folks, you see it. I had them linked earlier. I had them all rolling at the same time frame. Here we go. Pretty close now. There. Run it through for just a minute. You can see it one last time before I shut it down. And as you can see up here, you know, again, the magnetic field pole lines are not there. And then within a 20-minute time frame, they'll be just a heavy bundle coming off the top again. And of course, you got all this, it's a mess. See, there we go. Alright, so anyhow, there it is. I just wanted to show this to you because I thought it was important. And I'm sure someone out there that knows a lot more about this than I do might have some ideas. You folks have a great day.